little friend with me. Richard Hay is responsible for their little friend. He's a puppet maestro who's become a hit on YouTube by making a puppets out of the Evening Standard. It's your fault I've been doing this all day. Puppet Man! When I did that, my producer said, oh, David Bowie, because she doesn't know about pop culture, but I like her anyway. Now, this is really good because normally old newspapers become fish and chip paper. They don't become puppets. What inspired you to make this lovely dolly?
Well, I'm rehearsing a show at the moment, and we needed a puppet to practice with. So I mocked one up on the train on the way to the rehearsal, and someone took a picture. And a week later, here I am.
Amazing, isn't it? Who knew that the Evening Standard could take you to such dizzy heights? Now, seeing as you've mentioned the show,
yes,
tell us a bit more about that.
I've written a family show called The Hole in the Night, which will be playing at the Dugdale Centre on May the 25th at 5 o'clock. It's about a little girl whose mum is dying, and so she goes on an adventure under the bed to find death and to tell him not to take her mum away.
That's a very serious subject matter for little kids. Is that quite difficult to work with?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a very fun show. We've got pirates and sword fights and goblins and all sorts of things. But I got the idea when I was ill at the end of last year. I was rushed to hospital, and I couldn't move for a couple of weeks. So I wrote this scene between this little girl and death. Yeah. And sort of, it kind of all exploded from that, really.
And what's brilliant is that you're here.
Yeah.
And it's all happy.
It's all happening.
Trying to get some happiness out of this. No, I think it's good. You know, kids' theatre should touch on all kinds of subjects, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it's important to put it on the table and go, you know, this happens and it's okay to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I think if people can come and see it and actually go home and go, wow, that was, what do we think of that, and have a conversation about it, I think that's fantastic.
Absolutely. Now, what we'd like you to do is make us a puppet, show us your skills.
Okay,
just one more quick question. What is the puppet's name?
This is Paper Girl.
Is that really it?
Yeah,
this beautiful puppet, and you just called her Paper Girl?
A bit of literalism there, Paper Girl.
Yeah, I'm very imaginative. And I'm going to be making Paper Boy.
Okay.
Her friend.
Can I give Paper Girl a proper name, please?
You can.
I'd like to call her Alexandra, after my baby niece.
Fantastic.
Because Alexandra is very beautiful, and so is the puppet.
But she might be happy with Paper Girl. Why hasn't anyone asked her?
I want a real name!
Like, I'm Paper, this is the way I am.
Look, G, just because you're all like Sir G of Shoreditch. Poor Paper Girl, poor Alexandra.